From a seven-time All-Star to the number one overall pick and now a powerful phenom, it's time to meet the next member of the Holliday family. For starters, Ethan Holliday comes from a family of superstars. Yes, he's the son of Matt Holliday, who, fun fact, was picked in the 7th round of the 1998 MLB draft by the same team, the Colorado Rockies. Now, on top of that, Ethan is the brother of Jackson Holliday, who was the 2022 number one overall draft pick and currently plays big league ball for the Orioles. Now, here's the fun part, right? Jackson Holliday went on record to say he believes Ethan is the better ball player. Prospect hit rates are tough as it is, but when you have somebody who had over 15 home runs and 50 RBI in year two saying his brother is better than him as he works in the lower levels of the minor leagues, that could be a sign of exciting things to come. So what's Ethan Holliday known for, and what's an attribute that he can carry up to the minors and into the Major League Baseball scene? It's his power. Prospects get ranked on 5 different attributes, and his power tool is at a 65. And it makes sense the more you dive into his makeup. Holliday is 6'4", 210 pounds at the age of 18. I'd imagine he fills out and puts on some more muscle as he makes his way up the ranks. Ethan was the Oklahoma Gatorade Player of the Year in high school, and I know nearly every major league talent had video game numbers in high school, but this is a whole other tier. During his senior season, Ethan Holliday hit 6'11", 6'11", with 19 home runs while sporting an OPS of over 2,000 for the entire season. I don't care if you're playing 12U ball. That is an unbelievable stat line. Building off of that power profile, Ethan got rid of a big leg kick to try and fix his timing, and it helped with his weight transfer by instead implementing a toe tap inspired by the one and only Barry Bonds. Lastly, if all goes well with this guy who has a ton of power from the left side of the plate, remember he's going to be playing big league ball at Coors Field 81 games out of the year. That's pro baseball in the Mile High City, where baseballs fly out like no tomorrow. Another aspect I don't think people understand about the newest Holliday is that the Rockies doubled down on him. They doubled down on their pick and set a record when it comes to investing in raw talent. Before he was drafted, Ethan committed to play baseball at Oklahoma State, the same place his brother Jackson was going to play before he went number one overall 3 years ago. Ethan Holliday, though, when he was picked 4th overall, signed a $9 million bonus in his rookie contract with Colorado. Why is that significant? Well, that's because the Rockies contract is a record high for a high school player. No high schooler has ever made that much as a bonus when being selected in the MLB draft. But the investment makes sense, given everything we've brought up so far. An MLB talent and his brother claiming he's better, a powerful frame, and he plays the most versatile position at the moment, shortstop. We've seen so many players start at shortstop and be able to shift to anywhere in the field other than pitcher or catcher, really. Being deep in the hole allows for someone who has speed, balance, a great glove, and arm strength to develop all of those attributes before possibly being shifted elsewhere, and he's starting to get shifted elsewhere. More on that in a moment. Another fact you probably didn't know about Holliday is that he played for Team USA not once, but twice. In 2022, the Oklahoma native showed everyone that he was more than willing to live up to the last name, hitting .407 with an RBI in every one of the 9 games he appeared in while holding down the left side of the infield. In 2024, Ethan ran it back with the 18U team, serving as their starting third baseman. There's that shifting we were talking about, even more on that in a moment. This time around, he rose to the occasion at the semifinal round, going 1-for-1 and drawing 2 walks against Puerto Rico. He's listed as a shortstop, but I'd expect Ethan to play more and more at third base as he develops and goes up the ranks. The guy has a more power-friendly profile, and we see this all the time, right? If he wants to fill out, pack on some muscle, and be that 30 to 35 home run hitter, he'll be giving up some speed, a sought-after attribute for elite shortstops. It's more acceptable on the hot corner as long as you have reflexes and can pick a baseball. So instead, he'd hold down the hot corner. That seemed to work out well for some guy named Nolan Arenado for a while in Colorado. We got to see a handful of games from Holliday in his first year of professional baseball, abbreviated, obviously. He hit .239 over just 79. He hit .239 over 71 at bats, but even in such a small sample size, you're seeing a sense of growth, specifically in the plate discipline area. Let's just start with growth in general. In 13 games this past August, Holliday was getting his first licks in with the single-A Fresno Grizzlies out in California. Through those 13 games, Ethan got a pair of doubles with a .231 batting average. Then we go to September, much smaller sample size, just 5 games, But in those 5 games, Holliday had 4 extra base hits after having 2 extra base hits in 13 games in August. In his last 2 games of the season, the powerful lefty went 4 for 9 with 9 total bases and 3 extra base hits. That's already more extra base hits than his entire first month. And with plate discipline, I teased this before, let's talk about that next. The guy struck out 33 times in 84 plate appearances. That's a 39% strikeout rate. Mid-20s is where you want to be, so way higher than the expectation. But let's split up the 2 months again. In August, Ethan walked just 7 times in 13 games. In September, we saw 5 walks out of the youngest Holliday in 5 games. You're seeing the maturity develop already from somebody who is 18 years old right in front of our very eyes. In terms of future outlook, I think Ethan Holliday, best case scenario, is a 300 to 400 career home run hitter. He's got the power. He's had baseball in his family for generations. He has the right pieces around him. Here's where I break the fourth wall. Rockies fans, I know life is tough right now, but you are allowed to get excited about Ethan Holliday. Some analysts had this guy going first overall in this year's draft at some point. If you enjoy profile videos like this, make sure to leave us a like, subscribe, and comment who you want to see us cover next. This is Minor League Minute, and we will catch you in the next video.